Switch.
Was America willing to maintain order, no matter what the cost?
I heard payback to
Hi, Danny. Well, welcome to the show, and thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate it, man. I know, as a business owner on a Saturday, man, shit gets busy, life gets busy, but I appreciate your time. I truly do, man. Thank you for being here.
No, you're welcome, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. How was your Friday, man?
It was pretty chill, man. Pretty chill. Just relaxed with the family. Just watched some softball with my little cousin's softball game.
Yeah.
Chilled out, man. It was good. They won. They moved on to a championship game today at 10 o'clock. So
oh, really?
They're going to be playing, I believe, Nebraska.
So shout out to, she's your niece?
Yeah, Bree Alejandra, man. Shout
From
out.
UCLA softball.
Yeah, UCLA,
shout out, man.
You got represented.
Yeah, look at that. Number 22. Go get some.
Third baseman, starting freshman, man. She's
awesome.
Beast mode, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, Danny, thank you for being here, man. And our podcast here is about small businesses and the struggles that we go through from the beginnings, the middle, and even at the ends, right? Because there's one thing I know about business and small business as being the backbone of America is that we're gonna go through struggles, man. And everybody thinks that, oh, it must be nice, you have your own business, it's easy now that you have your own business, but no one understands the struggle. So, that's why I have guests on and shine the light on them. So people understand, like, hey, man, no matter what, we're grinding. Everyone's grinding, right?
Super grinding, man.
Yeah, man. So give us your story. Give us the beginning. Give us your name, where you grew up, and the name of your company as well.
Okay, awesome. My name is Danny Arzaga. I grew up right here in Alhambra. Pretty much born and raised. Went to Alhambra High School. And then I kind of started a little late. But it's never too late. But
When you say you started a little late in what?
so when I started electrical.
Okay.
So I started, electrical. I started when I was 34 years old. So,
34, okay.
Yeah.
How old are you now?
43.
43.
43, man.
And was that your first, what were you doing before electrical?
I was doing a lot of just construction, everything, pretty much floors, pretty all general construction.
I remember that. I remember seeing you at Moorfield one time.
Work, and then I just had a conversation with my mom one time, and she straight up told me, she's like, bro, what are you gonna do? Like, you're getting up there in that age. Well, you gotta really. And this was the time when she started getting sick with cancer and stuff like that, and. She just told me, like, what are you gonna do? And I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna go for school. I want to take in one trade, and I ended up going to school, and that's where it started. From there on.
You went on to the trade school?
Went on to the trade school, yeah.
We're at LA Trade Tech?
LA Trade Tech, yeah.
And how long do you have to do there to become an electrician?
You have to do about a 2-year program.
2-year program?
2-year program, yeah.
And they teach you there what type of electrical? Residential, commercial, both?
Both, everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much everything. And then they give you the basics. You take a math class, basic, but yeah, mainly residential and commercial.
Now, does that trade tech, do they prepare you to become an electrician to work for somebody, or do they also teach you kind of to carry your own business if you would like?
Nah, they prepare you to become apprentice.
Okay.
So with electrical, you become apprentice, and the apprentice is a 5-year apprentice. You have to put in 5 years of 3,500 hours.
After your certificate from the
For
trade?
an ET card. You get
Okay.
that ET card in 2 years.
Okay.
Which is electrical training card. And then after that, obviously you get your job, you have to be on job hours for electrical. So you're considered an apprentice for 5 years. And you have to put in 3,500 hours. After the 3,500 hours, you could go apply for a foreman.
Who tracks that? Who tracks that? You?
Social Security.
They track your out. Oh, yeah, with your
hours,
paychecks, huh?
The paycheck stubs and all that.
Oh,
correct,
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, you become a 5-year foreman. A journeyman. And after the 5-year journeyman, you go apply for your certification, your California state certification journeyman.
Okay.
So.
And does that consist of a test, or what is it?
It is. It is a 100-question test. Man, it's one of the hardest tests.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, man. It's hard.
Is it all math, or is it a mixture?
It's just a mixture of everything. And that one is actually a little bit of business also on the business end side too.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit of that. But the C10 is where the business one is. So after 8,500 hours, you could go get your C10.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how long did you, after you did your hours, how did you make the transition to, or how long did you work for somebody as a electrician, and then when did you decide to take on your own business?
So I started obviously with apprentice, a few commercial jobs. That's where I started, was with commercial. I always kind of knew a little bit of residential.
Now, explain to the viewers, what's the difference between residential and commercial? Is there power wattage wise, or what is it? What's the difference? Or is it just because it's a commercial building?
No, it is a big difference. It's commercial is more, yeah, sometimes you get three-phase panel, three-phase power. To home is just single phase, 200 amp,
yeah.
400 amp maybe.
Okay.
But it's just a single phase, which is 2 hots,
And a ground.
neutral.
Yeah.
400 amp, 3 phases, 3 hots,
And
neutral.
the power that goes to there is like 4 or something, or what is it?
It's different, yeah. It's different. It just powers for like different things, like motors. A lot of motors, because commercial has, like your business has a lot of doing with welding machines that need a lot more power than a residential could take. So they give it 3-phase power, which is
And what are we running power wise to those outlets that our machines are using?
the ones that your welder machines.
Yeah.
Those are 3-phase.
No, but what power? What ampage?
480s.
480s, right?
480s, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool, man. So you after getting your certs, your time, you're working for somebody. For how long did you work for somebody until you decided, like, hey, I'm gonna try this on my own?
Honestly, I just started about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
What was the deciding factor, man?
Well, I was out I got actually a good opportunity to take on. I left to the military bases, so I was doing Camp Pendleton and Camp Irwin. And
So a federal contract?
Yeah, bro. I was doing a PW right there, prevailing wage.
That ain't easy to get. How'd you get that?
I got in there, man. I did. I got in there actually by a buddy that I worked with in my first job. That he just always took care of me. He liked how I worked, and he and I asked him, man. He was in there. They were doing some gas stations. We did a little bit of lineman work also there. But I just kept, asking him, come on, man, get me in. I want to get in. And he eventually got me in, bro.
Nice.
Obviously, you have to pass the background check. Everything went well. Everything was good. And I got in, and I started working there for about 2.5 years. And it was wonderful, man. It was good.
This is now being on your own.
This was, that's a company. This is still a company. It's called PES out of San Diego. So I was still there.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I was still at this company. And then after that, I was always gone, bro. I was never home. I would stay in hotels Monday through Friday, Monday through Thursdays, come back on the weekends.
Okay.
But, unfortunately, my mom ended up starting to get sick, bro. And, I had to take her to the hospital every Fridays for her shots and for her cancer. So, it kind of changed my whole perspective. I can't leave. And I was like, you know what, man, let me try and do this. So I ended up going on disability and unemployment for a little while I was with my mom.
To help your mom.
To help my mom. And then at that time, I was like, man, while I have this time and opportunity to, be free, let me go start working on clients while I don't, and I'm getting unemployment.
Yeah.
Let me try to work.
Get in somewhere.
Get some clients
work, yeah.
here, small clients there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Build my clientele.
Yeah.
So, it went from there, bro. And I just ended up just hustled and didn't stop.
How did it feel to get your first client?
I was nervous.
Well, now, was this somebody you knew? Was it like just a stranger?
Most of the time it is, a friend of a friend, family of a family.
Okay, yeah.
That's
how it starts.
But, but now I jumped into residential. So now my thing is now, oh man, now I was all commercial. From school to thing,
okay.
Right? So
now, does it get easier when you go to residential, or?
A lot of people don't like residential.
Why?
Because it's built. It's service. It's more called service. and it's not from ground up.
Oh, okay.
It's not
like where everything's
new build.
open and
It's
just
not
run your line.
remodeling.
Okay.
You're breaking up walls.
Yeah.
You're getting, you're finding a lot of trouble. You're in attics. You're in crawl spaces.
Yeah.
You so it's a different game.
Yeah.
Where we're running commercial, we're running pipe all day, bunded pipe. Pulling wire through the pipe.
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot different game.
Right.
A lot of electricians don't like it. You know? But it was my opportunity, and I was home. I was able to take my mom.
Yeah.
As the only child, I was only there for her. I had a lot of family helping, but you know how it goes on that type of stuff. But definitely, it was crazy, man.
So you're saying you were kind of nervous to do your first job?
I was.
What kind of job was it? What did you do?
For instance, I think I had a three-way switch. From a switch is a three from a light to a light over here, and say these two lights are connected. You go walk out that door, you can shut off the light, right? And you come over here, you come out to your bedroom.
What do they call it, like a three-pole or something?
It's called a three-way switch, three-way, lighting.
Yeah.
So you walk this way, you turn off the lights. If you walk that way, you could turn them back on. Or, it's that's how it goes. So in that case, it's troubleshooting, bro. And
really?
They were having problems with it. But most of the times with problems, I already know with customers, they want to try it themselves, or they get somebody that's a handyman, and they want to come in. They want cheaper. They want to play, right?
Yeah.
We know what that's all about, and they mess everything up.
Yeah.
The wires, they'll change them all up.
Little do they know they make it more expensive for themselves.
For sure.
Yeah.
100% for sure.
Yeah. All right.
100%.
So you go off on that journey. Your mom, you're talking about that your mom is sick at the time, and as you're going through that, so you're building more clientele. Is that how word of mouth is going, or how's that working?
Yeah, it's going, man. It just, I just started, and then I started marketing. I started getting on Angie's List.
Okay.
I started getting on Pros. I started doing it like that as a subcontractor.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just started.
So now is your goal now? To get a hold of GCs, or what when you're in there trying to do this, what is your goal? How are you trying to transition? Because you get one customer, you do the job, shit, now I got to look for the other one, but you're busy working on that project. It's shit, I don't have time to be marketing to get the other one lined up already. You know what I mean?
True. In electrical field, as ground ups, what we're doing right now with David, a lot of ADUs, you go in there for only periods of times. Because you gotta wait on the framers, you gotta wait on the stability, everything framed up. Because I can't get in there and run no electricity
until they're done. Yeah.
Right. So I come in, hey, the framing's ready to go. Come in, knock out this electrical, wire everything, bang it all in.
Okay.
And then it'll slow down, right? And now I gotta go find for the next few weeks. Where am I gonna go for the next few weeks? Right. So
now, do you at this Okay, number one, let's start with, what's the name of your company?
626 Electrical.
626 Electrical. Yeah. Now, you've been in business at this point for how long?
Going on 2 years.
2 years, on your own.
On my own.
Now, are you by yourself still, or do you have employees right now?
I am by myself.
You are right now on your own.
And I do have a few buddies that are also electricians that also come. If I need their help, they'll help me.
Okay.
And it's vice versa, to be honest. It's like that.
Yeah.
I get along with a lot of electricians, because if they got work, then I try not to ever slow down. I'll be like, okay, pay me a daily rate.
Yeah.
Or pay me this piece rate.
Yeah.
I'll come knock out some lights for you for this rate.
So where do you think, so just talking to you right now, bro, I don't think we've ever had every time we've talked, it's always been with drinks in our hands probably, and friends, sure. Right? Shooting the shit. But right now, what I'm gathering from you, bro, is you got that grind in you, you got that hustle in you. Yeah, and I think you have to, if you're gonna start your own business and doing what you're doing, you have to have that grind, You have to understand that there's gonna be fucking times where you don't get to go out and party, you don't get to have fun, you're gonna just build, Yeah. Do you right now, and I don't even know if you have a girlfriend, wife right now, or
single,
okay, because sometimes they don't understand that, right? They're like, hey, you don't ever stop, what the fuck, what about us? When we first were starting, my kids were young, bro, my wife was, and She's like, dude, like, when are you gonna stop? And not only that, bro, I was helping my brother and pops build their business, but I had a clothing brand at the time. I worked at a law firm. Like, I was working 7 days a week, bro, probably 70 to 80 hours a week. Damn. Like, just hustling, bro, just hustling, like nonstop, right?
And you don't have time sometimes for the kids.
You don't.
Man,
You don't.
Man,
and I'll tell you, and I had Bull on the podcast last weekend, and he baptized because our movement here, nice. Right? Because we used to put some blood, sweat, and tears in this place. So, I was telling him, like, the only reason that I shut down the clothing brand was, bro, I was already in like 46 stores, bro, from the Mexico border up to like Salinas, right? And it was nice. It was like, shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was hustling,
Always remember you having the brand back in high school.
Yeah.
Because you were obviously a little older than me, but I remember your truck, with the BANGTIME, your brother. Yeah. Through the family. That's cool, man.
And I'll never forget, bro, I was telling him the same story where I happened to be home this fucking weekend because I was doing trade shows, bro, tattoo conventions, like all kinds of conventions, bro. And that's where I was slanging a lot. And I was home, and I have 2 kids that are 11 months apart, and I remember them running out naked from their mom from the shower. Mm-hmm. They were like 4 or 5, and she was right there. She caught them and she was drying them, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm like, damn, how did they go from a baby to this? Like, where the fuck have I been? Fast, where have I been? I mean, that was my question. Like, where have I been? And then I just thought, like, man, it doesn't matter if I become a fucking filthy millionaire doing this. I can't buy this time back.
Can't.
So I was like, that's when I said, you know what, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna shut it down and then move on and just focus on the trash business. On the one thing, right? Yeah. But moving on to that. So that's why I asked, because right now you're in that grind, bro. Like, right now you got to figure, like, hey, wherever there's work, I'm going. Like,
I gotta go.
Yeah.
You have to. It doesn't stop, bro. Because if not, like, there's days where, man, I might not work one day, bro. And now you put in this perspective is, man, you're losing out $500 a day, bro. When you would have a job Monday through Friday at 9 to 5, you're gonna guarantee that money.
Yeah.
It might come in, big pieces, but it still doesn't. It kind of adds up, kind of the same, too. And then with 1099s, obviously, too, are crazy too.
Well, let's talk about the 1099. You keep throwing that in. You keep mentioning that. So, because you're early in the journey, man. You're early in the grind. Now, if you work for somebody, obviously they're 1099 you, right? So a key element, and I hope you do, and if you don't, you need to. You have to have a great fucking CPA, man, and somebody keeping your books. Like, I don't know if you have that right now.
That's the thing I'm working on right now, bro. That's the scary part. I don't have that right now.
Okay.
But David is guiding me through that right now. Team Champions, he's helping me with that, and we're in the process of working on that.
Okay.
So I've been doing, working with the accountant with all that.
Okay.
So, it's really been this past year that I've been really getting all these ADUs. So I'm only 1 year in the ADUs,
the space.
Yeah. But back then it was just all my money. Everything was me.
Yeah.
Pretty much under the table a little bit. Checks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now I'm transitioning into this stage. Where it's. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'm gonna hit a rocky road, man.
Yeah. You want to be legit. You want to be legit. You have to be legit, because if you want to grow, you have to be legit, and you have to learn that. You have to know, like, now when you quote a job, you have to consider, okay, if in the future I have employees, I'm gonna have insurance, workers comp. Yes. Like, I gotta do my margins for everything. So now when I quote a job, like, it's not just my labor, the material, but okay, the insurances, the workers comp, all that bullshit. You gotta keep that in, because shit happens, which will guarantee will. For sure. You gotta be covered all your bases, right? 100%. And I'll tell you right now, key is finding a great CPA, man. A good fucking CPA that has your back. Yeah. Because what happens is at the end of the day, it's all on you, right? They'll review it, and you got to find a CPA who is creative with, like, how much you're making, where the money's going, so you don't get because the last thing you want to do is you get taxed all fucking year and then get taxed again at the end. Like, that's the last thing you want.
Yeah.
I had a gal here, a guest probably.
Is that your first one? I might have
No, it was like third or fourth, but her. that's all she does is she's she's not a certified CPA, but she does bookkeeping for companies.
Gotcha.
And she seems to be very creative, man. I don't know if you looked into her, and you might want to look into her.
Definitely.
Rose Driesland from Americana Tax Planning. Check it out.
Yeah, okay, I did see the podcast.
Yeah,
on her.
yeah. She
I
seems pretty fucking creative, man.
Yeah, maybe we could.
I'll shoot you her info, and you just got to find what's gonna fit for you.
Yes.
Yes. All right, man. So let's move on here. So do you credit then your mom on taking the gamble on yourself in the electrician world?
I guarantee 100%, man. She just gave me that. It was just that word. Like I don't know if it was, to be honest, maybe like, hey, wake up. Maybe that disappointment maybe for a little bit. Not because I'm not a bad person, bro.
Yeah.
And I wasn't bad son or a dad.
Yeah.
I just feel like I was just everywhere. I didn't have some stability, work-wise.
Yeah.
I'm just working everywhere, doing same thing,
Well, construction's hard, man.
It's hard. It is. It's definitely hard. But she really just had that one-on-one with me, like one day, and it was out of nowhere, bro.
You know what's good though is how old were you think you were when you had that conversation?
34, bro.
34.
Yeah.
So you were mature enough to understand where she was coming from, I think.
And
because
I had just got a DUI, bro.
oh fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but it's just it's real talk, bro.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
right.
It's like
it's the shit that
I
people
wasn't
go
in the
through.
right. I was pretty, I was going through it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was living with her, bro. You know what I mean? At 34 years old, I had just left my place, moved in with her. I was struggling, bro. I was struggling, man, and she knew it.
Yeah.
Working
in the construction.
Working in the construction, bro.
Okay.
And but that talk, and I just said, damn, you know what? You're right, mom.
Yeah.
I'll get on.
Because I think if you rewind back, and if she would have had that conversation with you when you were like 24, 20, you'd be like, yeah, mom, whatever, right?
And I think she might have had that conversation with me, bro.
Yeah.
And I shined it on. I you know what I mean? Partied and.
It's because we don't understand at the time. You're too young to grasp what they're trying to tell you. Like, don't waste these years, mijo. Like, don't fucking find the path.
And as having a 19-year-old daughter now, she's wonderful. Wonderful daughter, man. Responsible, completely probably opposite of what I am. You know what I mean? When I was that age, school, nursing, working full time. But I try not to tell her like that.
Where does she get that from?
Her mom, probably 100%. Her mom's very, very responsible, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm responsible, but it's a different type. But she, it's you're like you said, you're right. I don't try not to tell her like, oh well, I want you to do this and that. I just tell her, babe, you going to school, everything going good? Yeah. I just want to be right there by her side. Yeah. Because I know at that age they're not gonna really live. They're gonna do it on their own. Bro.
Yeah. It's got to come from them.
Got to come from.
You have only one daughter?
One daughter. Yeah, man.
What's her? You said
Julia
Julia,
Arzaga. Yeah.
And she's 19.
19. Man.
Nice, man. So I have 4, and I have a 20 and a 19-year-old. Yeah. And you're right. I don't, because if you tell them what to do, it ain't gonna work, right? And it's got to come from them. Like the grind has to come from them. Like, hey, you pick like my son wants to be a firefighter,
nice,
right?
Nice.
My daughter wants to go into nursing as well, or something in the medical. I'm like, look, you're gonna get punched in the face. You're gonna get knocked down. But if and especially my son, like, hey, if you really want this firefighter, don't think you're gonna just walk in and it's yours. Exactly. It's gonna be a hard path, man. And you really fucking want that, because you ain't gonna just walk in and get in. There's gonna be a lot of turnaways, because there's so many people for that same fucking job.
Wanna go for that
and how are you gonna? And I tell them all the time, how are you gonna make yourself different than the other interviewees wanting the same fucking job?
Right.
Yeah. But you're right. You can't tell them what to do. It's got to come from them.
And just be there supportive,
Yeah.
Be there for them, and then too, I know, I'm obviously been through it the same probably. Them telling you, my mom, like, do this, do that. And I'm like, yeah. But you know what? I deep down inside wish I would have started a lot. I wish I would have came out of high school and straight, you know what I mean? 30 years old, house, everything. I'm probably at that age, but we can't change that.
You can't.
We can only make it better now, bro.
It wasn't your path at the time, right?
It wasn't.
Yeah, you can't, man. Like, it's funny, out of high school, I truly believe this in my fucking head. I thought I was gonna be a fucking professional baseball player. I truly thought that, bro. And then I had a bad accident. and it was like the scouts and all that. I was at ELAC playing, and our team was fucking legit, bro. Like everybody either went professional or they had a full ride somewhere out of ELAC, right? Damn. And because of the accident that I had, it was kind of like there was some gang affiliation in that. And they're like, hey, we don't want no fucking trouble. We don't need, there's so many to pick from. I don't need, if you come to where you're going to be, we don't need that problem. So they moved on, and I was lost, bro. After that, I was lost. I didn't know what to do. And I just went to go get a job in a legal fucking place. And like, I wasted fucking 19 years of my life, bro, in that. I worked for him 19 years. But I did learn a lot. You know, I learned a lot from the guy. I met my wife there. It was kind of like my college, bro. It was a big ass 30-story building in West LA, and I kind of got like my education there, dude. It was crazy. That's pretty cool. You know, man. And then, you know, I ended up joining my brother and pops over here, but it's crazy, man. You don't know, bro. Like, you don't know what path to take at the time because you're lost. You're fucking lost. You are. You know, so young, bro, so young. But I mean, I think, you know, you're on the right path. I think that's
also guiding our kids, you know, just not being crazy. I need you to go to school. Let's just guide them. Yeah. Let's you know, be right there with them, bro.
That's true, man. That's true.
You know, obviously, because I know, I'm not gonna say anything, bro, not too deep, but, you know, as a only single mom and never had a dad, and, you know, my mom and single child, you know what I mean? Yeah, she was busy trying to have food on our table, you know what I mean? Working and doing her thing. But
it's crazy how it takes time for us to mature to like really understand it, you know?
That's tough, man.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
You know, how don't you get it at the time, you know? I don't know, man. But let's get back onto this, man. So as of right now, man, so you've been in it 2 years. What is one of your hardest moments you had thus far, man?
Hardest moments, for work-wise?
Yeah. Or it could be life, whatever, man. Whatever during this whole journey of yours, you know? Because we all know as a business owner, your personal life and everything, it's all mixed.
It's mixed, man. Yeah, it is. Probably, I think, obviously losing my mom 6 months ago, man.
Oh, man.
Condolences, it was tough, bro. Yeah. It was fucking tough. Work-wise, I think obviously I just worked even harder though, bro, just to keep my mind right. You know, I said, you know, I have to grind. Bro. I have to. You know, there's no more help no more, bro. You know, obviously family around, media. My daughter moved in with me full time, you know, which helped me a lot. And I was like, dude, I have no other choice but to grind.
Yeah, there's no more like safety net per se.
No more safety net, bro.
Yeah.
You know, somewhere I could run back to. Hey, mom, you know.
You are the safety net now, bro.
That's it, bro.
You are the safety net for you and your daughter.
That's it, bro.
You know,
man, crazy.
That's tough.
But
that
I
is
think
tough,
that was
man.
tough, obviously, but you know, when work gets slow, I think that's a little tough too, you know, because you get that stress and that like, dude,
anxiety,
where am I gonna, where am I gonna work at? Or I don't work for 2-3 days, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, which I don't try. I try not to.
Yeah.
I try like anything. If I have to do anything to try to go, hey, you know, call my buddy that's working over here, Beverly Hills. He got a job.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you got some hours for me right there? Oh yeah, all right, come by over here. Swing by here.
So you're always making calls.
Have to.
And so explain to the audience, to those people that are in the early stages of business, how key and crucial are relationships?
Oh, big time crucial, bro. Like they say, you know, never, you know, what is it? Don't burn. What is it? Don't burn your bridges.
Yeah.
Don't burn your bridges, bro. Especially in this type, because everybody knows
each other in
this electrical field. You know what I mean? You could be, you know, slack a week and not show up, no call on a guy, you know, hey boy, I'm gonna work this Saturday, okay? You go out Friday night, you party hard, you be hungover, and you don't even get to work on Saturday. And he's like, where you at, bro? I'm doing a panel upgrade.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can't.
Bro, you can't do that.
Yeah, no. That's good you understand that now.
Oh, bro, you know, there's no way, bro. And then guess what? He's not gonna want to give you a days of work.
Can't count on you.
He ain't gonna count on me.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. That's one thing I definitely learned, bro, is that if they get a word, so the other guy's gonna get a word. And you'd be like, nah, that guy drinks, he parties too hard, bro.
You burn yourself.
Burn yourself, bro.
And in this that you're doing now, are you able to do like high power if you needed to or no?
Yeah.
You could do high power.
Yeah, everything.
So if you wanted to, but you're gambling on yourself. You're risking it all on yourself because we all know, like, and it's, you know, and I don't know numbers, but it's all, oh man, get a job, high power, you're gonna make bank, on OT. But you're opting not to do that and gamble on yourself.
I am. So what? See, that's the thing too, is that, you know, I took a chance of not working a Monday through Friday full-time electrical job. You know, I wanted to try it. I wanted to get the clientele. I wanted to see how it goes. You know, and then I got linked up with David on the, you know, ADU. He's been showing me a lot of love, bro. I've been getting a lot of work with him. Thank God, you know.
Yeah.
That's keeping me busy, and then I have all the side work, you know, with my clients.
So you say David, give his last name and his company name.
David Cardina is Team Champions.
Shout out to Team Champion.
Team Champions, man, big time, bro.
Got to get that guy on here.
Yeah, you definitely got to get him on there, man. I'm honestly following his steps, bro. He's a great dude, and he does it the right way. And yeah, I'm on this podcast to talk about business, you know, which I'm trying to get my business really going. But I think what I messed up on is I did it the opposite. I'm doing it backwards.
How so?
Now, because I didn't get, you know, obviously, you know, a LLC there yet. I'm working on that, you know. Okay. I got to get that, you know. I got to get all that, you know. But I'm grinding on that to get that.
Yeah.
With David, you know. So, and then I think the time, a little late in the game with it, is kind of affecting me a little bit. But I'm not gonna give up on it. Good. I'm gonna keep going, man. Good. I gotta keep going.
Because I'll tell you right now, man, from my experience, you're gonna get knocked to the fucking floor. I'm gonna tell you right now, not just once, but a few times.
Bro.
And you gotta get the fuck up, bro. Because you gotta get the fuck up. Bro. Because I've been there so many fucking times, and we could still go there. I don't know, right? It's business.
It's business.
And every time I got knocked down, I just thought about my kids and my family, like, nah, fuck that. That ain't gonna be the end of me, you know? And I just get back up and we fucking dust ourselves off and, all right, what the fuck do we do next, you know? Yeah. How do we get more? But so I'm just letting you know right now, man, and then you just gotta remember, like, those times are coming and it's only a season and that season will pass. Yeah. It's a lot of people who in that season of when you're down, that's when they quit. And then
they don't want to get
they don't move on. They don't know that little part, it seems like forever, but they don't get past that season where, you know, with storms and rain comes beautiful greenery and sunshine.
Right.
You know.
Right. 100%.
So you got to remember that. Don't forget that, man.
Brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
So moving on, man. So, like, how do you market now? Like, because for you, and then I'm gonna tell you right now too, man, because I have you on here as well, and as a friend. You are in probably one of the best trades. There's 3 trades that I just discussed that I'm calling the new gold rush. Yeah. Which is plumbing, electrical, HVAC. Mm-hmm. That's like the new gold rush.
They are the best. They are.
Now that's the new gold rush because the trades, now you just have to position yourself properly with the right connections to be a part of that gold rush, right? Yeah. And then there's 2 headaches to what you're gonna go through, right? There's gonna be like, damn, I don't have work. Then you're gonna go through, fuck, I got too much work and I don't have enough people.
True.
What the
that
fuck?
A lot too, bro.
You know that. So then there's that, right?
Yeah.
It's a struggle either way, man. You know, and everybody needs their shit yesterday.
Yeah.
You know?
And nobody's gonna wait on you, bro.
No.
If you get slow, they're gonna be like, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I gotta go work somewhere else to make. And I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's understandable, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's tough, man.
It is, man. But it's part of it, man. Just so you know that it's part of it.
And that's something that I'm definitely learning, bro. I'm learning as I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thank God. This route did take me away, which I'm working on it. But I'm learning as like you said. You know, you learn and you know.
Yeah.
You learn it, bro.
And I'll tell you right now. Step 1 is get your finances in line, right? Get that. Get your either. I mean, you got to check with the legit CPA, like what's better for you, a better avenue, LLC, or even a small corp. Like what makes more sense for you tax wise, right? Like what makes more sense? Where do you have more incentives, tax write-offs?
True.
I would get with a specialist. Like take the time to educate yourself on that, because that will save you so many headaches down the road, bro, and loss of money. It will.
It's gonna be a tough year.
All right, man. So Has there, in these 2 years, has there been a time where you've considered quitting already?
No, I ain't gonna quit, bro.
You've never crossed your mind.
I'm not gonna quit, but I did want to, I talked to David and maybe go back to maybe a part-time 9 to 5 for a little bit. Really? I was thinking about it.
So is David being like your,
on the weekend,
is he like mentoring you through everything?
He is, bro. He is.
Okay.
He is. Yeah, he's good, man. He's a good guy. I appreciate him a lot, bro. But yeah, I was thinking about it. But it's going good. But I feel like I could maybe do this. A lot of those ADUs, like I told you, like it slows down. It comes in increments.
What about when homes need to do, what do you call it when they have to redo their...
Rewire?
Yeah, rewire.
Remodel?
Yeah, do you try to like target any of that or...
Oh, I do all that. Yeah, I do a lot of that. Yeah.
How do you do your marketing right now?
Right now I'm on like Angie's list. I'm a lot on Angie's list.
Have you tried like social media?
Instagram, social media I'm on.
Shit's tough though, right? Because you have to have time to do that shit too.
You do, bro. You have to.
And when you're a one-man show.
And then, making estimates. I'm making estimates by myself now.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. That's hours. That's not me getting paid, bro.
Time consuming, bro.
And
it's free.
Bro. It's free.
And you don't know if you're going to get the job.
Exactly. I go see a job. How much you going to charge? I'll do it for free. I don't mind. I got to see the job. That's my job,
Yeah.
But it's tough, bro, because you go out there for 4 hours. Who's paying you for those 4 hours? Nobody, bro.
And then I remember in the beginnings of our business, bro, I hated, we'd go out because in our clientele is for like, bro, we're the Mexican border, the deserts, Kern counties.
Nice.
We're everywhere, right? So they made it seem so simple. Hey, can you come out, check out this truck and give me a quote? Like, fuck, yeah, I'll go out there.
Yeah.
Bro, again, like you said, 4 hours, and then I got to inspect the truck, get in there. Sometimes there's fucking trash in these fucking things. They fucking stink like shit. And then you got to come, you get all your notes and you come back, you do the fucking estimate and then you never fucking crickets. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
You're 100% right, bro.
And it's like, damn.
People don't know that about owning a business, right?
Yeah, it's tough. And then
it's a lot of little things.
And then you go through I remember going through the heartache of like, damn, I want this, we need this job. I need to like, fuck, lower it, lower it. And
then there goes a little bit of your value,
yeah.
Bro. And then a lot of those times, bro, you're gonna get fucked on those jobs, bro. I got fucked plenty of times on a rewire.
Really?
Panel upgrade.
How did you get screwed?
An individual, and then a lot. And I'm not saying just family, friends. They always want the deals, bro. They always want the deals.
Yeah.
And it's tough, but yeah,
That's another thing that people don't understand, right? They think, hey, it's your own business. Give me a deal, bro.
All the time.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't, obviously. But I just tell them I just be real with them, bro. Like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be real. This is what's wrong, and I'll fix it for you. But if you want to pay me for putting a Band-Aid on something, I'll put a Band-Aid on it. But let's not get it wrong. I'm gonna be coming back. Let's just get it done.
Do it right.
Do it right. But yeah, that case of just like a panel upgrade. They'll come in and I'll tell them, look, you're probably looking at like $4,500, brand new panel. You keep getting power shutting off in your house.
Yeah.
Why you keep having these problems? It's an old panel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the bus bar's not getting good connection no more. You're losing power. You need a panel upgrade, right? Oh well, no, I don't think that's it. Maybe it's just a light. Okay, well, I'll come and change this light for you.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 weeks later, they call me back. Oh, I need a panel. Well, it might be the panel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm telling you, you're wasting more money.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Putting Band-Aids on and whatnot. Have you gotten into contact with somebody in HVAC? Like, cause they need electricians, don't they? Like sometimes they have to upgrade the panel to put that unit in.
Yeah. So I got a couple HVAC guys. I got a couple plumbers that I get along with good.
Okay, good.
Plumbers for like water heaters.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff like that. Yeah, I stay in contact with a lot of people.
Good. That's
bro.
good, man.
You have to, and that's how you market your stuff too, bro. Hey, post my electrical. Post my I'll post yours.
Do you do solar panels? Is that part of the same thing?
We do solar panels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I don't do them a lot, but we do run all the power from. I have done them before, but I just don't get too many jobs in solar.
Okay. Is it? I mean, would you want more or no?
It's, to be honest, solar's not really it's not really good right now.
Really?
Because electricity's so high now. Yeah. You know, Edison raised up the prices now, bro. All the kilowatts.
And the solar panel doesn't help you?
It doesn't really help. You're not
really.
Yeah. You really
so all that bullshit that you get online, like, oh, we'll pay you because you're getting so much solar. It's all bullshit. Really?
You're basically sharing with Edison. You know, especially if you're on a lease, bro. You're paying.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So as of right now, what keeps you going, man? Like, what's in your heart that keeps you going and not stopping?
Man, eventually, you know, my daughter, obviously, man. My daughter, you know, as an only child, you know, for sure her, bro. She keeps me going, man. You know, whatever she needs, I got her. So that's definitely that. And just honestly, bro, I love being an electrician, bro. I love it, man. I love my job. I could say that. I did pharmacy with Caesar at Grifols for 9 years, bro. Graveyard with Caesar's. You know
right
Caesar Mercado? Yeah.
Cheese, bro. I know him as Cheese.
Cheese, yeah, man. He got me in there when I first had my daughter.
Oh, really?
And I was there for 9 years with them, bro.
Okay.
But it was a good job. It was good paid. But I wasted a lot of, like you said, I didn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. I didn't like it. I wasn't in love with it, bro.
Yeah.
And now as an electrician, I love doing my job, bro. I don't mind. I'll work 7 days a week if I have to, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. Talking to you, it sounds like you do have a love for the trade. That's good, man.
I love the
That's
trade,
really
man.
good, man. That's good.
I got that shit tatted on my face.
I see that, man. I see that, man. Little electrical ball. That's cool. I thought you were just a Charger. I thought you were a Charger fan, bro.
That's George. Right? You're a Charger fan too, right?
I used to be, bro. I used to be. That Junior Seau was my favorite player, bro. All these guys, these are my favorite.
Junior Seau right there, both of them. Wow. Shoot.
Yeah, these guys
Kobe too, huh?
in every sport, those are my favorite players. Unfortunately, they're all dead. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is, dude. But you know, I have this in here for like. So my brother and I, we'd get our grind in here before, like, you know, big time. Yeah. Now my son comes here with his friends, and then I have my nephews that are growing up that hopefully they come in, they see the messages, you know.
That's badass,
you know, so it's always at grandma's house, you know.
That's what's up, man. And you visit your grandparents at the same time.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's why I still come here. I still come here a lot. So I'm able to see my mom, you know, like I come see her real quick, come and get it in, and then go home.
Bro,
you know,
that's the best, bro.
Burn off some of that fucking work stuff, man.
Definitely.
All right, man. So how, like, now going through some adversity, how does it change your mindset, like now, like, right? Like, so how did adversity change the way you lead and make decisions now? Like, because you're going to get that as a business owner, right? Like, how does it change your mind making decisions now?
You definitely got to pay attention a lot more of what you're going to do.
You know what, let me ask you this. You mentioned you do your estimates. How do you do your what do you have a program?
I have a program.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a program on my laptop. I do a program. It kind of guides me on pieces, outlets.
Yeah. So people understand, Mac, so that like you put in, let's just say you have a gig, like right now. Do you have work for Monday? Let's just say you have work for Monday.
Yeah.
Is that an 8-hour day or 10-hour day? What do you think?
So I got a buddy that wants me to. He just moved to Paris. He redid his whole backyard, right? He got all the PVC up, ready to go. You know, it's ready for me to start running wire for all his lighting outside,
outdoor
backyard,
lighting. Okay.
Outdoor lighting. You know, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, man, you know, I got everything because the landscapers, the concrete guys did it all. I just need you to come and put the wire through, run all the new wire, put in some lights, outlets all on through his walls, you know, stuff like that." You know, and I'm telling him, like, okay, that's about maybe a full days of work.
Okay.
You know, so I would say, like, I'll plan about full days of work usually.
Okay. So like now, so they understand. So you'll have to do that, work all day, and then sometimes get home and still do estimates. Do you do them at home?
Yeah, I do them at home.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
So it's like you get home, so they understand, right?
You gotta be on them.
Yeah. So they understand so the viewers understand that, hey, I go grind for 8-10 hours, come home, shower, eat real quick, and then I'm back on the laptop doing estimates.
About 9-10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
At
So
night,
I mean,
bro.
people have to understand that it's nonstop,
bro.
You know.
Yeah, we're not getting paid for that.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
So-
it's a grind. It's a grind, man.
So as of right now, what's a failure you've learned from thus far?
A failure that I learned from, I think a failure, maybe not, not a failure, but maybe I think I would have did it a little bit different. I think I would have not even starting earlier. I think I would have waited and got a little bit more time under my belt, which is 4 hours. Because right now I can't get my C10 because I don't have the hours, which you need 8,500 hours. That's 8 years.
Oh shit! Now getting your C10, what does that mean for you now?
That's your electrical license.
Oh, so as of right now, you don't have one.
I don't have that yet.
Okay.
I only have the journeyman. So,
but I mean, for me, I've never been.
That's why I go under David.
Oh, so like for me, well, I guess you need it for business, right?
You have
like,
to. You have
like
to,
for me, I've never been a big fan of like certificates and shit. Like I'm not a big fan of degrees. I don't think that means really a lot, you know. But I guess you need
These are
that state required.
State required, bro.
Okay, so how do you get that now?
I'm there. I'm almost there.
Oh, okay,
Hours-wise,
through
David.
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha. Because he with the 1099 tells you your hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, all
So
right.
that's a process of me.
So you would have done it.
I'm basically going through my business, but I'm still learning, as I go to get how to do it, bro.
No, that's how it is, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's how it is because like
I'm older now.
Yeah, I mean for us, bro. Like when we started, like my brother has again 1 year of JC. I had maybe 2 years of JC. Didn't really pay attention.
The business part, right?
Yeah, no, didn't pay. So then it was just learning from the ground up, like all like the headaches and invoicing and the margins and how much. Yeah, like dealing with the game. It's ridiculous. Like, you know, you go all out. You try to do the best you can for your employees. Yeah. You give them everything. Never, bro. And then the thing is,
a lot are.
Yeah, you know, it's all under workers' comp. They don't understand that. They're only going to get a percentage. The attorney gets the most. No one wins in this whole fucking thing.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like they'll sue. So it's a percentage. You know, go ahead. Ask me your question.
Would you say who only gets a percentage?
The employee.
Workers' comp.
Workers' comp gets their portion, and the employee gets
the lawyer. So they don't really even get nothing.
That's what they don't understand.
Lawyer fees.
Yeah, they don't understand. You know, so it's a game, and then
that's the thing I didn't know.
They're satisfied with like $5,000, $10,000. Like that's not gonna do shit for you, dude. You know,
you spent probably like $5,000 on lawyers.
It's dumb, man. It's a stupid game. You know, this especially in California, man. It's stupid. But yeah, man.
Taxes and all that too. Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Right? You know, but it's part of it. If you want to stay in California, you're gonna pay to play, dude. I mean, that's what it is, man. That's
a big theme right now too.
What?
Yeah, like material wise.
Oh yeah.
Electrical wire, all them electrical and customers don't understand that either. Electrical wire is almost 35% more.
Really?
Yeah. Used to be $77 for a roll of 250 Romex. Now it's $160.
Oh shit.
That's a big difference, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Do you work with like manufacturers of that, or are you going out of distributors?
Walters Wholesale, man. Walters Wholesale.
Shout out to them.
Shout out.
Where are they located?
They're all over.
Oh,
their main office is in Brea and San Dimas.
Okay.
But they got them everywhere. Right. But I like. There's a lot of wholesales.
Yeah, no, there is. We buy a lot. We you know what?
That's right. You do. You got to run all your wire for your trucking and all that. Yeah, for the beds. 16.2,
16.4.
That's right. I remember seeing it all there. Yeah.
Yeah, 16.4. And you know, I couldn't tell you where we buy it now because I stopped doing the purchasing.
I think Beto. Somewhere in downtown.
Yeah, Beto does it.
Yeah, he does it.
I don't do it anymore. So I don't know where he's buying it from. Right.
Yeah, he got some good deals. Yeah. When I did George's all the lighting and all that. Yeah, he got some good deals. Yeah. I seen the numbers.
He better, bro. No, I've always asked, bro. Like, you know, I'm like, don't ever settle for the first quotes, bro. Get quotes from everywhere, and then after, you know, but building relationships with our vendors, right? We always build relationships. Who's going to take care of us? You know, who gives us, like, you know, it's not just about the cost, but also availability and having it when we need it. You
exactly.
know, that's
getting
really
it done
big.
right.
Yeah,
you got to get it done right.
That's really big for us, man.
And that's why that one thing. Sorry to cut you off, but
go ahead.
That's another thing is talking about doing different quotes. I tell customers all the time. I said, I don't mind you going and getting other quotes. You know, get other quotes. Maybe I could beat it, maybe I can't, but I'm gonna be firm with you.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna be cheap. I'm not gonna be super expensive, but I'm gonna be firm with you.
Yeah.
But you'll go see you'll see there's guys out here charging a lot more, triple my price maybe.
Yeah.
You know,
and
then there's guys that are charging a lot less.
And then there's those guys who are not insured.
That's another
thing
in this trade, bro.
Oh, yeah. In every trade, bro. In every trade.
And I'm pretty sure we.
In every trade, bro. And then you know what I tell my customers too? I'm like, let's make sure we're quoting apples to apples too. True. You know, I'm telling you, I'm listing in my estimate what I'm doing and what you're getting. I've seen the quotes I've seen quotes where they're like, repair door. Well, what the fuck does that consist of?
Be detailed.
Yeah, like what is that?
Yeah.
Like what does that mean? You know, like okay, well, you're just gonna switch out a hinge, or what does that mean? You know,
putting you a doorknob and that's it.
Yeah. So be detailed, bro. So yeah, it's in every industry, bro. You got, it's all that. But I think at the end of the day is being prideful of your work, no matter what. Do it fucking right. Yeah. You know, stand by your product. If there's a problem, be like, get out there. Don't be like, oh shit.
And be a good customer service, bro. I learned that, bro.
Yeah. But how do you do that? Because that's hard for you right now because you're a one-man gang right now, right? So let's just say you have a job this week, a very important job for like, let's just say you have 50 hours this week and you get a client calling you on warranty. Like, how do you do that?
I get that a lot too, bro. You're right. That's a good question, man. Yeah, I get that. Like, I've been doing mini splits also. So I kind of got into little mini splits. Okay. And mini splits they're good. I like them, but they're just, people want them in the summertime, Yeah. But, if one little thing with these mini splits, that Freon leaks, that service, that zone will code red and be like Z5 Freon leak something. It's so pressure. Everything has to be tedious in those things, which I had one that did leak. And the customer called me and she's like, it's hot. My Freon, I'm getting a code on it. And I'm like, okay, that sounds like a code where you maybe lost some Freon. So, I have to go back, pressure test it, see what's going on, where this leak is coming from, obviously, and then refreeing it back on. But sometimes I'm working and they want me there. Yeah. Right there and then. Yeah. And I just have to tell them, you know what, I'll be there tomorrow. Or I'll be there this day. I'm sorry. Yeah. And they get upset sometimes. Yeah.
It's hard, man.
It's hard, bro. It's really hard. Like, man, okay.
Welcome to the business world, bro. It's hard. Hey, it ain't gonna be easy, man. It ain't gonna be easy. I'm just telling you, man. Know that.
And you got a whole bigger. You got a lot of employees, man. I seen it.
And that you saw the one location, bro. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's sometimes I don't sleep. Sometimes. And I try not to carry it, bro. I try not to carry the weight. Yeah. And for me, it's like.
And then you see your dad, bro. Your dad been doing it for so long, man. And he's out there. I see him. He's on that lift, bro. That's a thing you could be, I know you get motivated by that too.
Yeah, you do, For me, like when we were building this, my brother and I, but, and it's their, I help them, but it's their business, right? I help them. For me, in my mind, as I kept grinding, like, look, I just got to make this shit happen and my parents will live well. Yeah. My brother will live well. My sister will live well. My nieces and nephews will live well. My kids will live well. We'll all live well. So the way I work, bro, I always work. I do my best so the guy upstairs will be proud of me. Yeah. That's every day. Every day man. I give it all, right? Yeah. We start at 7. I'm there at 5:30. I'm going through all, dude. Wait till you get to the point where you got like 300 emails, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. And it's like from everywhere. It's ridiculous.
It gets
dude, it does. Bro. So first thing
I probably could tell, bro. Dude, I have two ADUs I'm doing right now, man. You gotta be on top of it, bro. Yeah. You miss one box. Yeah. They put up that drywall, that wire's covered. Mm-hmm. What now? Yeah. You got a break wall. David ain't gonna be happy. Yeah. Because now what? Who's paying that guy to put the drywall back up? Yeah. I'm pretty sure same thing. You missed something in that truck.
Oh, it leaks. Something's jamming. Got to send out texts. You got to bring that truck back in on your dime. Those hooks. The tow trucks ain't cheap, bro. Not for those trucks.
No, hell no.
You tow it back, tow it here, tow it back, and free labor.
And that's all money coming out that people don't see.
Yeah, it happens all the time, man. Yeah, man. I got guys that go out to Kern County on like twice a week.
Towards that way, huh? Bakersfield, all there, Kern County?
All that. And we repair, like my division, we're specializing in hydraulic cylinder repairs. And
that's that lifts up the truck?
Yeah. So that's what we repair, all those for a lot of companies. But out there, we have all the contracts out there, right? So my trucks go to every location, pick up, they do all the pickups, they bring them, we fucking get going, boom, 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 start repairing. But you get one that goes back and it leaks, shit, that's a 4-hour drive, turnaround, you know, like that you're gonna kill, then you gotta open it up, it's free. And it's happened, it happens every so often, and it fucking kills us, dude. I'm like, I tell my guys, like, dude, that kills us, guys. Like, that fucking kills it. Yeah, it kills us.
And as an employee, they're just like, well.
Yeah, it is what happens.
It happens.
I don't know. We tested it. You know, it's tough, bro. It's tough. But you know, I'm excited for you, man. I'm not here to rain on your parade either. I'm here to let you know that it will be hard, but there is blessings at the end.
Hey,
you
man,
know,
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you even having me on here, bro. Like, it's my first time.
No, it's cool, man. And that's exactly why I want you on here, man, because people need to know. Because right now I get a lot like, oh, fucking must be nice, you have your own business, but they don't understand the grind that it goes through. Like, because maybe, and I know you will, 20 years from now, you're gonna be living well, right? You're gonna hit your goals.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But you're gonna know that it wasn't given to you. You worked for it.
Oh, grind.
But people will say like, fuck, must be nice, it's your own business. But
I know, yeah.
You know,
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I appreciate it.
So we get that a lot.
I know.
We get that a lot, you know, and it is what it is. You know, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I kind of like laugh inside, like, fuck, if you guys only knew.
Oh,
You know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. No, it is crazy, bro. Yeah. But those things, yeah, like you said, bro, you gotta shine them on. You gotta.
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
Don't even. Just keep doing you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep doing you, man.
Always
That's
have, always will be, man.
Bro,
always have, will.
And that's good, man.
All right, man.
I'm happy for you guys, by the way, man. You and George and the family, man.
Appreciate that, man.
Bro, that's
Appreciate
it. Big respect, bro.
You know, we have a lot to go, bro. I feel like we're barely getting started, to be honest, because we did, like you're saying, we did everything backwards, because we had to learn we didn't know about business. We didn't know about taxes and like, you know, all these like fucking insurances you have to have. We did it all backwards. You know, we learned as, you know, it was kind of like you get punched, bam, and you're like, oh fuck, we did that wrong. Like, shit, what did we do wrong? How do you do it right? You know, and it's a lot about asking questions.
And that's what's good, bro, is that, and I respect it, bro. I respect you and George for this, because a lot of people wouldn't take advantage of that advantage that you do have, that you came into that, you know, like your pops doing that. They won't even take advantage. Oh, no, I'm gonna do something else, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna go hustle for what my dad brought us or whatever you guys hustled for. Yeah. But you're grinding on it, bro. You're taking advantage of it, which you should, bro.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of like an opportunity, you know, like I told myself, and I'm not going to take away from the law that I did, right? It was great education. I met a lot of amazing people. I have a lot of attorney buddies who have their own firms, and they're living amazing, bro.
Beto was with you also.
No, he worked for some other document thing. He didn't work for an attorney, but he kind of like, they quoted our firm, whatever. Gotcha. We ran into each other. But so a lot of my boys now have their own firms, and they're doing great. And I know if I ever needed something, I could knock on their door and they'd help me, you know, which is really cool, you know. Oh, yeah. But I learned a lot because I had that choice where I was head paralegal at one of the biggest personal injury firms in LA, right? So I had a corner office, beautiful fucking view, it was awesome, bro. That's and cool, so it was great. I was making good money, great bonuses, bro. And then I kind of was like, cause dude, I think I was like, I don't know, 20 something, and at that point making close to $50 an hour. 20 something, nice. You know, like plus bonuses. That was good money back then, right? That was like 43, but I don't know. It was like 43, somewhere like that. It was good money. I thought, you know, and, but I was like, you know, I'm never going to be an attorney. So like, this is it for me. This is like, I'm capped here. Like, that's it. Right. That's it. I can't, unless I become an attorney or something. And, I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I had met my wife right there and then, and I was like, fuck, I got the best out of this, you know, like fuck it. I saw her, I was like, fuck, I'm taking that with me, man. I saw her, man, and you know, she made me work for her, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that girl made me work. But So I got the best out of it, and then I said I came and gambled over here. But then I didn't know, like, so my pops, he's an amazing man, amazing dude that knows the engineering and fabrication of a truck, but he knows zero business.
Oh,
I have no idea how he even stood afloat. I had no idea how he stood afloat. And I'm like, damn, how did he do this? Because in the beginning, bro, every Thursday, it's funny is my brother and I would come here, we'd work out, and we had to do payroll for like 4 hours.
right. Damn,
fucking
that's
with the fucking calculator.
Yeah.
We sit here and fucking calculate everybody's hours, bro. And that took like, I don't know, 2 hours. Every Thursday, bro. Every Thursday. And for a couple of years. And then, you know, you just grow and you learn shit. And okay, well, we can't pay cash anymore because we're being real legit now.
Right.
And, you know, you could only hire U.S. citizens now. You can't hire anybody else because the government's on you. Yeah, bro. So, which sucks because we have a lot of hardworking, you know, of our people that want to work.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's part of it, man. It's part of it. But let's get back to you, man. So, when was the first time, and I call this the bang time moment. So for me, so you understand, bang time for me has always been a mental state of mind, bro. So I grew up a really fat kid, right? And then at some point in my mind, I said, fuck, I'm done being fat. I'm gonna change. And that mindset was like, I called it bang time. Like, fuck, it's fucking bang time.
Man.
I
Stuck with you since.
Yeah, I did it for that. I did it in baseball. Like when I had hard fucking games, when I was on the mound, like, all right, it's that fucking time, or I was at bat, or when I got in a fucking fight. Like that was my mentality, right? Always like, right? Have you had a bang time moment where you're like, you know what, fuck it, let's fucking do this. Like it's gonna be hard, but let's fucking do it.
Yeah, I think that time where I started getting into the traveling as an electrician, you know, who wants to drive, wake up at 3 in the morning on a Sunday, Monday morning, and drive all the way to Camp Pendleton and go grind out for 12 hours, you know? But like that, man, that was just like, got to get it done. Let's get it done. We got to get in there, get in, get out.
Yeah.
You know, bang it out, man.
You do, man, you do.
That, I think that, and then just being motivated, bro, to work. You know, you gotta keep motivating yourself to work, bro. In this type of trade, it's hard. It's hard. Labor's hard, bro. Labor work is hard. It's no joke, man.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
You know, as we get older, it doesn't get easier.
No. Do you have any injuries?
I don't. Well,
Good.
actually, right now, I do have a little.
Don't start making shit up,
shoulder,
bro.
shoulder, little something, but nothing major. Thank God, man.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm trying to cut weight too. So
good.
Just to be more healthier.
Come down,
on a ladder, bro.
Come down,
on a ladder,
bro.
and
Come down. We'll get you in fucking shape.
gotta get back in it, man. Too.
Yeah. So, you know, I asked because I have a lot of fucking injuries, bro. Like, I have a old fucking snowboarding injury on my back. That's the one that fucking kills me. Fucking kills me, man. That fucking feels like shit. And you know, it's my fault. What was the fucking Mexican doing on the fucking snow anyways, bro? Hitting jumps like the white dudes, bro. Like, what's wrong with me, dude?
For real.
And then I have a torn meniscus from my martial art days.
Oh shit.
And then my shoulder, bro, from pitching, I guess. I don't know. So it's like everything hurts more. Like as you get, you know, I'm gonna be 49 this year, close to 50, knocking on 50. You know, so. You know, but that's good you don't have any injuries. That helps, bro. With all the labor, like it fucking helps, man.
Yeah, because that's another thing, bro. If I'm sick, I ain't working, bro. I ain't getting paid.
Yeah.
That's the scary part too.
Well, that's
bro.
the thing is, here's the difference between owners and people who work for somebody. You can't call out sick.
There's no calling.
Where it doesn't matter what the fuck you feel like, you have to be at work.
You have to grind.
I've been sicker than fucking shit at work. I've been throwing up. I've been on crutches. With my knee fucking taped up and casted out. And you know, we have for our welding, or our welders, we have gas tanks, right? Oxygen and gas. Yep. I've loaded up our truck bed.
Those are about what, 50, 60 pounds of them,
with
right?
my fucking crutches, put it on the truck, grab one, fucking lift it, brah. And would fucking anybody from those companies help me? Fuck no, motherfuckers. Fucking go to the next one. Fuck it, because there is no days off. Like you gotta fucking make it work, bro. That's what
choice,
people
man.
don't understand. They don't understand. You gotta do shit like that.
That's 100% right, man.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go on to a section called. Well, you know what? Before I do that, what's one of your proudest moments so far in the 2 years you've been doing this?
So much I learned.
How much you learned?
A lot, bro. I learned a lot.
In the
Coming
electric.
from where I couldn't even do a 3-way switch to now running fucking ground up buildings, ground up houses, wiring. So much knowledge that I learned, bro. I'm proud of myself, bro. I learned a lot, and I'm not. Honestly, man, people trip out, bro. They're like, man, you don't even have that much years in this, and you're very experienced.
Well, you have that,
because I hustled on
and
it,
you want to learn.
Because I want to learn, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I would go home and I would definitely, like, if I couldn't do that 3-way, I would stay there. The customers, what are they gonna say? I was there for 4 hours, bro. And they probably were looking at me like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. But I you know what? I didn't give up, bro.
Yeah.
I said, how am I gonna learn this if I'm not doing it hands on?
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
So I said, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
They're paying me the same thing. They're not gonna pay me. I already gave them a quote.
Yeah.
They're paying me for what I'm doing. It's my time. I'm losing money on this.
You know, so right there, what you just said, those are the best fucking learning moments, man, because I've had so many, and it's the hardest, biggest headache you're going through, but you don't understand the knowledge you're gaining at the time.
100% right, bro.
You know,
I swear.
I've never, like, I remember when I first started going through it, where I had to figure out, well, hey, we've installed this unit, the motor keeps burning out, like, what the fuck? Oh, and I would be on phones with engineers from the companies that sold us the product. Well, according to our math, that's the one. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it says. It's fucking burning
Those
out,
are the
bro.
schematics of
yeah, like, it's burning out. Like, well, you know, I'm like, motherfucker. So, bro, it took me probably 3 months to figure out this one truck, dude. Like, what the fuck? And I finally found another engineer from a different company. He actually came out. We worked through it together and we figured it out, dude. Like, man, but that was like, I would go home like, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah,
like,
that shit will mess with your head,
like,
bro.
dude, like, what?
I'll be on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube
Wow, there was no, back in these days, there was no YouTube at the time for that, you know? And it was, bro, but then now it's like, fuck, I learned, now you, like, if there's a problem, oh, fuck, I know what it is, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, and here's the other thing is, people try to, like, I have customers who want to, like, get your knowledge for free. Like, hey, how do you do this? Like, send it my way, bro. I'll do it and we'll take care of it. Yeah. I try not to give it away because I work so hard to gain it.
True.
You know?
100%, man.
Yeah, and every one of those situations that has happened is I learned so much from
doing it,
yeah,
man, and
like,
being there and learning it from the start to the end, bro.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
You know,
yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, man, just keep learning, bro. Like, don't ever think. I'm still learning to this day.
Yeah.
I can't say that I know everything. No, I'm ready to learn, man. If there's something new, I'll learn it. Like, show me. Yeah. Do you read?
I do.
You do read?
I read a lot, man.
Okay, good.
I do, actually do, bro. I read a lot.
What's the current book you're reading right now?
I'm sorry. I thought electrical books.
No, just leisure book.
No, I don't.
Okay,
bro. I want to get into it though. I do want to.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You need to start.
Okay.
At least
send me some.
I have a shit ton, bro. I have a shit ton. My goal, I try to read 10 pages a day.
Oh, no
10
way.
pages a day, yeah.
Shit,
yeah, just
knowledge, huh?
Yes, dude.
Knowledge,
like,
bro.
about how money works. Because there's another way to make money than doing what we're doing.
Right.
There's another way. The money works for you, right? True. There's other ways to make, you know, so success leaves a path.
Right.
You just got to learn about it.
Right.
Like, how do I get there, you know?
Yeah.
So I read all these different business books, people who have accomplished things, you know? So I highly recommend.
Okay. Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
That's something that I wouldn't mind taking on as a like a hobby, bro.
Yeah.
And keep my mind distracted from other things.
So that's part of my 5:30 thing is, so my 5:30 a.m. thing is prayer, read 10 pages, and then I get going with my emails and all that, you know.
Nice,
because,
bro.
you know, like for me, once it's 7 o'clock hits, I'm available to everybody, and, you know, they don't stop.
And your mind running.
Yeah.
When that time gives you that time just to, like,
ground myself, get ready. Yeah.
That's good, man.
Get ready.
I think I need that, bro.
Yeah.
I really do, man. I definitely probably
Whatever you're gonna have to figure out what works for you.
Right.
You
What
know?
I really like. Right?
Yeah, because I needed that, because when I would show up to work, like we start at 7 and I would show up at like 6:40 or something, I felt like I was running to get shit done. Now that I'm there early, I fucking have my coffee.
Yeah, you got your
know,
mind
I got
right
my shit.
first.
Yeah. It fucking helps, man.
Idea,
It really
Instead of
helps.
Because we were probably on it. I'm scrolling through Instagram when I could be doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
10 pages, bro, and it's not a lot. 10 pages, man. Okay, man. Let's go on here. So, have you struggled with having people help you on when you have big projects?
Well, I don't think struggle as in like buddies that I know, like, you know, they're good, they work hard, you know, I give them that. But, you know, times it's like they don't want to work either, though. You know, it's not that they don't want to work. It's like, okay, ask, come work on this day for 8 hours. Most of the times we'll go 6 hours. I'll let it go. 6 hours, we'll bust our ass 6 hours, get in. You know, but sometimes it's like, we get it done. Can we leave like at 4? You know, I'm like, well, you know, come on, man. Let's just, you know, I don't want to be that person. You know, like.
Well, see, and my theory is like this. So, like for me, I mean, I can't do that now because I employ hourly now, right? Exactly. It's different. But for me, like, hey, if you get like let me go back into like the attorney world. Like, if you get what I need done in fucking 4 hours and you're done,
right?
Fucking, you're done.
You're done. Yeah.
You're done. I don't care. I don't need you here. I don't need you here for 8 hours. If you get this motion filed, you get this, you know, whatever response filed, whatever, you get it done for me. You're fucking, bro. I used to have fun, bro. Like, cause I used to be up and down that building. I knew everybody in that building, right? So I used to be fucking go visit this guy, go talk to this girl. And before, when I was single, there was a lot of beautiful women. So I'd be up and down, you know, talking here, talking there, you know. I'm a social guy, bro. And I used to, you know, hang out with everybody. I knew all the janitors. They were real cool with me, you know, like it was cool, man. All right. So the hardest thing is just kind of juggling their time they want to like work.
Just time or being there. Also, just you showing up.
Really?
You know what I mean? How about they, like I said, they don't show up.
You're
I'm there by myself. I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
And like right now, the ADUs you're doing, are you knocking them out yourself?
I'm kind of learning on how... It's already like my 4th one. So I'm kind of doing it where I could maybe save some money on my end.
Mm-hmm. You've learned.
I learned that, bro, because the first 2... I got in there and I was nervous. I said, man, am I going to be able to do this? This is a lot by myself. So I started bringing in too much help. And I think it backfired on me.
You paid out more than what you made?
More than what I made, bro.
Yeah, part of it, man. Hey, you got to learn.
You got to learn it. So now I'm doing a lot more on myself, which I don't mind. You know what I mean? To be honest, I work good when I'm alone. Mm-hmm. I grind, bro. I'm on it. Radio on, working. Knocking it out, you know.
Have you thought
there's
about
a lot more distractions?
What about
when you have somebody there? You know, you're talking, you talk. You don't.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you don't get stuff done, which is cool. You know, we all got to talk, but I'm really losing out on money, to be honest.
Have you thought about getting like a young apprentice to help you, like, you know, because
I got one.
Okay,
I got one. Yeah, I got one.
Because you can't do, like, it's kind of hard. Like, you're the brains right now, right?
Yeah.
And you got to have that guy, hey, go grab me this cable. Go get me this. Bring me this. Hey, lay this out. Start
I got to look at the plans.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you put that outlet right. You know, and that takes time.
Yeah.
Looking at the plans, making you setting everything up. You know, where this customer wants this box at, 36 to 42 inches high from the counter piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to be on that. And I got to make sure we're doing it right, because if it doesn't show on the plans and we go and do a mistake, then
it costs a lot more. Of course. Yeah, no, I just say because it's always good to have somebody like, okay, hey, go get me this, get this tools, start laying this out. I'm gonna read this real quick, and then I'll start marking where you got to start, like, you know, putting boxes for me, you know, or whatever, or start drilling these holes to run the cable.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. No, I do have a couple guys. I do have an experienced guy that I like taking, because I don't have to really have to tell him what to do. I think we get stuff done quicker.
Okay.
You know, like, hey, you know, we're pretty much the same. You know, countertops, GFCI restroom, you have to have one in there. All counter space in the kitchen has to have GFCIs there. Yeah. They know that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, apprentice is good. I do have one to come and help us like that.
Yeah.
I'll do that too. You know?
Yeah.
But sometimes they want 5-6 days, and I say, I can't do that, bro. It's not, you know, residential is not expensive compared to commercial.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot cheaper.
Do you think you'll ever just focus on one?
I like residential. I do like it from ground ups. I do like it. Eventually, I think, you know, I'll probably start getting into commercial, because that's where the big money's at, commercial.
What about getting in with builders? Like people that, like the Toll Brothers, who build fucking communities, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
I would love to get into that.
But could you handle that? Right? They're talking about homes.
I don't think right now, I don't know if I can. I don't have the manpower for that.
So you're 2 years in. What's your What's the end goal for you?
Eventually, yeah, have my own, maybe 5-6 trucks, vans, working on my own office, you know, with the warehouse, material stocked in there.
All right.
I think that's my goal, man, to eventually have legit 100% office, warehouse, vans, you know.
Will you ever be, you think you'll always be just electrical, or will you span into like, okay, well, fuck, I already buy this material. Let's do some distribution from our warehouse since we're already here.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe that's a good idea to look into.
I'll tell you.
Mini splits. Have a sell with mini splits out there.
And I say that because I saw that was the biggest difference in our business is before we were all manufacturing.
Right.
And since we went into like distribution of parts, and we went into repairs of cylinders, it was a game changers, bro.
Oh, so now you sell these?
Yeah, out of my warehouse in Whittier,
yes,
we sell all the parts and components to the trucks.
Oh, no way.
So we're distribution.
Yeah, so you're
and then we're also repair. So at my place, we're a repair house for all hydraulic cylinders. We fabricate containers, and then we do distribution of parts at my place. At Santa Fe Springs, it's all manufacturing of the trucks
from the ground
up, new builds, and
repair.
We do a lot of the truck repairs are there.
Well, got you. Right. Damn, I didn't know that. All right.
Yeah, cool. So that was a game. And I just brought it up because
that's a game changer.
It was a game changer.
Sales-wise?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And it becomes again back to relationships, right? So we had my brother and I have been going out seeing clients since we were real young, bro. Right. Like going out a lot of times, you know, for every and it's like they say in sales, for every 100 no's, you get one yes, you know?
True.
But then that one yes, you treat them right. You give them what they need when they need it.
Show the
loyalty.
Yeah,
you go above and beyond. You show up. I remember, man, there was a cylinder repair. My wife and I had a black and white tie event. Mm-hmm. We were literally dressed. In the back of my truck, I had 2 cylinders. I'm like, hey, babe, I gotta go deliver this. She's like, are you freaking serious? I'm like, I have to. It was a Friday, 5 o'clock. We had to drive to Sun Valley, drop those fucking cylinders off, and then we had the event in like City of Commerce or something. It took forever, dude. Damn. But that's the kind of shit you have to do. You know?
That I'm pretty sure that vendor was happy.
You know what, dude? That customer, and then I never heard from them after that. But it's kind of shit you deal with.
Deal with it.
Yeah. It's part of it, man.
100%, man. But you did it.
Yeah.
No, that's it. That's all it's about.
All right. So moving on here, what would you tell someone who's starting, or what would you tell yourself now in your situation now if you're going to start? Like if you're going to talk to yourself, hey Dan, this is, you know, what advice would you give yourself starting your own business?
Man, definitely prepare, like you said, to hit some bumps, big time bumps.
Yeah. But how do you prepare for it? Like I don't even if I knew they were coming, how the fuck do you prepare for it? Because you don't know what kind of bumps they're gonna be. They're gonna be financial, health. You don't know what it is. True. You know, catastrophic. Something really bad could happen. Yeah. We don't know.
Man, yeah, it's a tough one now.
You don't prepare. How do you prepare? You know.
You're right. I fight, man. Fight through it, like you said too. Also fight through it, man, and just keep hustling, man. You gotta hustle, man. You definitely gotta hustle through it, dude.
What's a habit and discipline that's helped you thus far?
Discipline, a habit, man. Trying to, you know, be legit, bro. Trying to be legit about it, you know, like focus on it and want to do that job. You know, you want to wake up knowing that you have that job that you got to get done. And getting up and doing it, man. Just focus on that. You know, don't let the other distractions, you know, partying, you know, drinking, you know.
Do you still go out and have drinks here and there?
I do. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do still, but I try to slow it down a lot more now, bro. Yeah. I went sober for like almost 4 months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I went sober for 4 months. It was.
How was that?
It felt good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt real good. You know, I clear-minded. It felt good. Thinking about doing it again. Okay. You know, but you know that's. I don't try to get that involved with my work. You know, I'll get up every day and do it, man. You know, the hangovers are not good. You can't in this type of line of work. You cannot be hungover, bro. you're hungover in the attic at 120, 30 degrees, bro.
You'll be hurting.
You're gonna be hurting, bro.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna perform, bro.
Yeah.
You're not in that labor.
Yeah, no, that's
You're
true.
gonna want to do it for 2 hours and go home, bro. And now what? You do work for 2 hours, you're losing a day, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, man. That's good you fucking learned that, man.
Yeah, definitely learned that.
How about what's let me go back on this. But how has building your business changed you as a person? Because I don't think you're the same guy
Yeah.
from before, because you have a lot more responsibilities.
A lot more responsibility, yeah. Big time.
Have you noticed a difference in yourself, or?
Oh, yeah, big time, bro. Big time. Yeah, I would definitely say a lot more responsible on that part. And just knowing that, you know, if I don't work, it's going to be a lot of problems, bro.
Now, you mentioned you're single right now, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, everyone's always looking, right? Would you want a partner right now, or you think you're good right now, how you are?
You know what? I did have a girlfriend for almost about a year. A wonderful individual.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was good people. Just unfortunately, it didn't work out with her situation and then my mom's situation.
Yeah.
You know, I was going through whatever.
Yeah.
That. But yeah, I think you know what? Having a girlfriend is actually really good, bro. Our wife. It's actually, man, it keeps you on your toes, bro, and they lead in a good direction. If you know, they keep you, disciplined, bro, and it helps you. Because you could easily veer off, bro. You know, Lake Havasu coming up, or Memorial Day weekend coming up.
Lake Havasu.
That could, you know, you could be gone for the whole week.
Yeah.
You know,
Lake Havasu. When's the last time you've been to Lake Havasu, bro?
Actually went
Recent?
last month.
Really?
Month, yeah. Yeah, me and my cousin and our buddies took the boat out. So.
All right.
Yeah, it's fun, man. I love it out there. It's relaxing. It's a time. That's always been my thing, though. I love the river, bro. I love the lake. Relax out there. That gets my mind right, bro.
Man, I haven't been to Havasu since I was like 18, 19 years old, bro. I used to go out, man, back in the day.
So much fun, bro. Relaxing.
Do you ever get out of state, like to go like to rivers in lakes like that?
I go, well, that's probably the main one. Yeah,
Arizona.
That's the main one, yeah. I've been wanting to go one up north, though. Yeah, I've been up to Lake Tahoe. I've been to that. Lake Tahoe's nice. Definitely, I want to go up. There's one up north that's really nice.
I'll tell you right now, man, if you like that, you got to get your ass to the Midwest, like Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, bro.
Different.
Beautiful.
It's different.
Oh, it's a whole other world.
Forest, huh?
Whole other world, bro. It's like the best thing ever, man. That is therapeutic, bro. I highly suggest, if you could do that, get your ass out of here when you can, and you want to like zen down again.
Yeah.
Bro, you're like, my family and I, we like to do water rafting. Okay. So we all get on a raft. We have a guide. We're fucking going down, you know.
The White Rapids and all that?
Yeah, teamwork. Crazy. But what's crazy is once you get into like that, you go through the rapids and you have a little chill zone, right?
Right.
Birds flying around, bro. They're just bald eagles, like normal birds. Natural. Like just beautiful, bro. Yeah, beautiful. Fucking mooses in the distance, you know, like it is cool, man.
Relaxing. That's relaxing, bro. Yeah.
I'm not eating it.
That's your mind right there.
Yeah, and I thought about going to Havasu, but I'm like, you know, with my family, it's probably not
a party.
It's not a thing, you know. But I mean, I had a great time, and it's a beautiful place. You know, I love it.
Go to Parker, man. Parker's nice. A lot of family.
Family there.
Yeah, Parker's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, they got the.
But I ain't got a boat, bro. You know? You gotta have a boat. Gotta roll with the boat, bro. That's like having a fucking badass truck. You gotta have a badass boat. Don't show up in no little fucking rental, bro.
Exactly.
All right, man. So it's made you more mature, you say, right?
100%. Yeah, 100%, bro.
And for you, man, I really do hope, and I talked about a girlfriend and I really do hope you find the right woman, because it really helps, bro. If you choose the wrong one, it's gonna just fuck you up. You know, it's having the right person in your corner is big time, bro. Big time, you know.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know, but you know, take your time. It'll happen. You know, take your time.
We'll see, man.
You know,
we'll see.
You know, it happens when you're when you're not looking for it. When you're just gonna. Right now, I think you're just focused on building.
I am, bro. I'm focused on just trying to get that you know, that license and all that, man. I'm trying to work on that.
And then just make sure the person that you choose deserves you, man. Because I feel like you're a different person now, you know, and I feel like it'd be something that you guys, it'd be like. Don't waste it on the wrong person.
True, 100%, man. It could easily be like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, find a little younger woman.
Yeah.
not in the same.
Yeah, same mindset.
Same mindset, bro.
Yeah.
And that could distract you 100%, bro. And
Yeah.
and that's a little something that's like, all right, I gotta.
Yeah. It's hard. I get it.
It's definitely hard.
So right now, and I think you've mentioned this already, is what keeps you hungry and striving for more. And you mentioned your daughter.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
And does any of the making mom proud watching you? Do what you're doing?
Before she passed, bro. I got my place in Duarte. I mean, she was happy, man. She was, I had her a big ass birthday party for her, bro. Her last birthday, man. I had a big ass, a guy, the hibachi.
Oh, okay.
Dude, hooked it up, bro.
Okay.
And, man, I had never seen my mom so happy, bro, in her life, bro.
That's
and
good.
You could tell when she walked in my house, and we surprised her with all the family there, bro. She was just joyful, bro. And
was that a proud moment for you to be able to do that for her?
Bro, to do that for her, bro. And that I would never forget, 100%, because I know from that conversation, from when I was living at her house, in a 2-bedroom apartment, bro, right here in Alhambra, to what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
To now having my mom coming into my place with my daughter having her own room.
Yeah.
And my, place, a backyard,
Fucking man,
paid
good
for
you,
everything, man.
Good for you.
So
yeah.
it was that thing definitely is a motivation also too, man. To keep striving, keep doing better.
I'm telling you, man, you're in the right trade. You just got to get your foundation perfect,
bro.
and then from there, once the foundation is solid, man, you're just gonna fucking build. And you gotta what you have to do is set yourself up with the like-minded people around you, business people that could guide you. Like if there's a question, hey bro, I'm going through this right now. You have some guidance on this? What can I do here?
I definitely give you a call, man.
It could be me, it could be my brother, Dave. You said you gotta be hey, dude, because a lot of people have gone through that.
Yeah, bro, and I didn't have nobody to teach me that.
Yeah, and same for us. I wish I had someone, a lifeline, we could call, hey man, this is what's happening. What do I do? And we had nobody. We just had to roll with the punches.
But like you said, go through it. Get it done. Be responsible about it, bro. Take advantage of what you could learn. You have the opportunity to learn and do it. Yeah, don't slack on it.
Yeah, and I tell a lot of my friends who are even just employees, right? Just because let's just say you drive a trash truck, right? Yeah. Just because you drive a trash truck, don't just fucking be single-minded and just drive the truck, pick up the trash and go home. Hey, learn about the fucking truck, the operations of the truck. Start learning, get better. Bro. I had people that were in the field that were just sales guys, and they never took the time to learn about the products, what they needed.
What type of material?
They could have moved to a different division of the business,
right.
But they didn't. They just fucking whatever. They
stagnant.
Yeah. You have to be open to learn more things.
Yeah, man. Just learning material in the electrical world is big.
Yeah.
You know what a connector is. You know what a breaker, what size breaker, what type of breaker.
What type of wire to run.
Yeah, bro. You learn that, bro. Yeah. You're going to make yourself better, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing. What type of, pumps or wires, the wires you use and all that stuff now, What welders you guys know what to get.
Yeah. There's a lot to it,
There's a
man.
lot to learn, learn it.
Yeah.
You're doing it, learn it.
And there's a lot about everything too. For me, what's crazy, bro, is what Dave does is probably my favorite thing to do, bro, is remodel homes and all that. I love doing that shit, bro. Yeah, I've done a couple of flips with my wife.
We're doing some nice ones, bro.
Yeah.
We got a nice one in Monterey Park. High ceilings, it's nice, bro.
Yeah, and
it's good.
It's cool, but I love dude, bro, it's crazy. When we're on vacation, I love going to open houses. Mm-hmm. It's fucking weird.
That's right.
And then I watch HGTV, bro, all those fucking shows and shit, bro. It's crazy, bro. My wife's cool. My wife's dude, you're nuts. But I like it, man. I think it's pretty having a nice home. Building these nice homes, bro. They're badass, bro.
Fuck yeah, they are, man.
It's cool, man.
Knowing that you built that house in this world, bro.
Yeah.
I passed by houses that I did panel upgrades or. We passed by the house that we finished in Whittier and Monterey Park, a new ADU, and I still see the customer.
Yeah.
The other day I seen him running.
Yeah.
And he pulled me, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
And I'm proud, bro. I'm proud. Yeah. I could literally say that guy has an ADU in this, and brand new, you know, and he's happy.
It's a good feeling, man.
It's
a good feeling.
Definitely a good feeling, man.
So in closing this out, man, so what does success look like for you? Like, what would success look like?
I think just being humble, bro, and get this, you know, doing it the right way. I definitely think doing it the right way and just doing it and getting it done. I got to get it done, bro. I got to get to where I feel like, you know, I have everything in order. And I think once I have that in order, I'll definitely feel successful, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep grinding to it. Doesn't matter if I'm 55 years old, bro. And if I get 55 and I have my own business, hey, I have something to show for my daughter. You know, maybe she won't, but maybe her husband.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Yeah. And I ask that question a lot because everybody obviously has a different answers. For some people, it's financial gains, right? That's success to them.
Yeah.
You know, but like, for example, like for me, like money is important, right?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Everybody wants to own their own house.
I just want to make sure that I still stayed a good person,
Yes.
a good husband, and a good father. You know,
Yeah, like you said earlier in the show, bro.
You know,
you walk this earth and they know and they respect you, bro.
Yeah.
That's one thing I definitely want to. You know, I wasn't a bad person. Didn't do drugs.
Yeah.
You know, we have
just
fun,
had like
party,
having a good time. You know.
Yeah, bro. I want to be known as, you know, my daughter be like, you know what, my dad, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
You know, when he leaves this earth, he was a good guy, man.
Would you want to have more kids?
I don't think so, bro.
No?
Nah, man. I
Really?
don't know. Depends, man. If I do find a younger, I don't know, but
Yeah, it's all in God's plan.
yeah,
man,
it's up to you know. I don't.
Yeah.
But as long as, you know, maybe my daughter, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, not this time, but you know, I think if she becomes a mom and
A good grandpa.
happy to be a good grandfather in that
All right,
stage.
all right, man. All right, man. We're getting to the end, man. So, how you feeling? You good? You good?
Oh man, chilling, man.
All right,
Chilling,
good,
brother,
man,
chilling.
good. So, what advice would you have for a young man starting trade school, electrical trade school?
Start it early. If you're coming right out of high school, do it. Start it early, bro. Get it done. You're gonna be established by 30 years old, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna be established. You're not gonna have. You're gonna have it, bro. There's so much money to be made in this trade, bro. You could make money in this trade, but you have to go by steps.
Yeah.
And that's something I didn't learn till late.
But you're on it,
Fortunately,
man.
but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm gonna, you know, we gotta keep going, bro. You know, but I do, and do it because you want to do it, bro, and you love it, bro.
Yeah.
You
Don't just
know?
do it for the money.
Don't do it for the money, bro, because it's not gonna work out like that.
Yeah.
It's not.
It
bro.
never does.
It won't.
If you're chasing the dollar, it never will, man.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, be responsible, bro. Be responsible. I know it's hard at that age, but
When you say responsible, be responsible how? Like personally with your money, how?
personally with your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. Invest in some things.
Yeah.
Invest in that money. Don't go out spending that money on bottles, partying, bro. That gets expensive, bro.
It does.
You know, and that's something I learned. And to be honest, single man, I'm learning still, bro.
Yeah.
But don't, you know, I learned a lot
Yeah.
from it, you
Yeah.
know, but that's something, you know, be responsible, you know.
What about friends in your circle? I know we have a lot of the same friends.
Yeah.
Has anyone been interested to like helping you work in the same industry or no interest or?
No, I don't think any of our close friends.
Yeah.
No, they pretty much all set,
their
ready
own.
to go. Yeah.
Okay.
They're all good. As in maybe investments. Yeah, there's some investments that me Ruben, maybe John Way. I don't know if you remember
Yeah, I
John
know
Way.
John,
Yeah,
yeah.
him. He's we've been talking. We're actually gonna set up a meeting. I think sometime next week.
Because that's what he does, right? He does like
he does investments, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing really good trades, I think.
Yeah,
So I want to kind of get in that with him.
perfect.
And invest some money with
Yeah,
him.
perfect.
maybe.
Because you're a business, and I don't know, you know, how you pay yourself. If you pay yourself, like if you take all the money right now, and I think you do right now because
Yeah.
you're 1099, but like you don't pay yourself yet, right? You haven't started paying yourself yet, which is a good thing too. You need to start figuring that out.
I got it, man.
Yeah.
I'm working.
But then from that, then John will show you like, okay, well now you need a Roth IRA. Let's set you up with this.
Okay.
You know, and that's taxed, tax diverted, you know,
Right.
you know, you don't pay taxes on that, tax free. You know, you're able to invest like 7,500 right now, tax free right now, right? You don't get dinged. Then you have 401k you could work with. Like I'm sure he'll
Different, yeah. He's gonna break it down.
Yeah,
to me, bro.
yeah. So I know he helped Noah with his money,
did.
right? His
Yeah,
investments,
he did,
you know.
man.
You
He's
know,
good. He's good.
Yeah,
Good dude too, man.
So yeah, it's so things like that. You got to start learning that, right?
Yeah.
And you know,
And that's also too, like when you say advice to a young guy starting, do that. Try to get in with people that are, like you said, people that are in business, bro. Only people that are legit or want to help you.
Yeah.
Get good with them.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it helps you.
Yeah.
It helps you,
Yeah.
bro.
You know, and it's funny, man.
Have a good circle, bro.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, man. I gotta give it up to my buddies, man. A good circle around us, like Javon, Ruby, you know, Misa, all them, man. I love those fellas, man.
Yeah, they're good guys, man. They're good guys.
You know,
They're-
obviously, you guys, you and George are good people too.
You know, I got great, amazing friends, bro. But some of them are not business owners, you know. So it's I love them the same. I don't take anything away from them. I appreciate their friendship. But there's also like guys that I need to be around, guys who could help me with knowledge, man, because I need that, you know.
Oh, you're 100% right.
You know, you need that. All right, man. Well, that's about it, bro. You know, it was fucking. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate your time, man. Thank you, man. Thank you.